Zdraví blázny, sobota 9 ráno, ale my jsme zde nastoupení na Heretics Leviatán Top 3 Champions. Poslední naděje Evropy a vlastně Ameriky a poslední skoro zápas Champions. Lower Finále, BO5, dlouhý den a insane veto, takže pome. King na lurku tady na bonusu rovnou. Velký špatný, jakože hodně velký špatný. A Rien se to nezajímá. No, dneska bude dlouhý den, takže jsem v klidu. Jsem v klidu. Čau koče, zdravím všechny. Benji se musí rozehrát, no, pohoda. Ale King možná dneska bude mít den na rozdíl. Sorry.
He's got a read on this one. Yeah, he absolutely does. Eyes on the prize for Aspas, but not perfect.
Oh, počkej.
Hold on. Heretics.
E-code? Bohužel ne. King má dneska slinu.
He finds so much impact, even from just one kill. Mazino, gotta be cautious to not get overwhelmed here. You can see Benji desperate to get him, and Benji's going for the hands on the follow-up as well.
Já nově bundle chat. Insta. Dropplay.
He was the one who took down Boo.
Ale pak je insane bundle, kamaráde, pak se na to podíváme. Vyhranej! Moment, typí na counter? No, třeba. Neon Icebox. Že statisticky Leviatán vyhráli snad každý Icebox zatím. A několikrát to byl overtime.
They've left Lev in tatters, down a Tex, King and Com. How the hell are you meant to make this one work now? So many bodies here. Lovely little off angle for Miniboo in case they try and push up. They can swing together, they can work together. And let's see, that's exactly the case. He gets a fair free fight near on King. And Tex and Com, what options do you have? A beautiful shot, no follow-up. Benji on the trade.
Benji is back.
Trying to hit together as a team.
Vždycky to bylo OT na čem zálu, že Milce? Čau Jacobos.
I'm loving the repositionings together. They realized 3 versus 1. Let Tex get to the site, plant that spike, and lock himself out.
I love this.
Fundamentals.
Showing that heads up, that calmness on stages. Look at this little stack here. Knowing that Tex might want some security.
Ofan gel, double angle.
Oh my god, but
on dal hlavu Minibuovi.
Surgical precision, and now he's got a real game. He's got a real chance in this. This was a 1v3, bear in mind. He's looking for another body to drop, but no one's given him that game because Miniboo's been left.
Čau Simon.
Scour away. Now, Tex
je to hodně losable ještě.
But 2 targets, that's 1. Oh, Miniboo with 2 HP.
2 životy.
More than enough for that man.
Needs to secure the info back yellow. Otherwise, this setup from Team Heretics.
To by Fantoma ne Vandal, če by to byl Vandal, tyhle, tak to cinká jako svině. A i ten klasik ty baví docela. O, prstovačka. Prstovačka. Každý Icebox a Leviatán byly overtimey na Champs, takže nejsem překvapený, že to je vyrovnaný. Nožík bude stát tak 3500 třeba, abych si typoval. Víc actually. 3700 třeba, 4000 třeba max. Něco kolem toho. Míň jak 3500 to stát nebude, nožík, ale jsem si jistý.
Tex holding his ground, so good in these positions to tap them out.
Time to go though.
Neonka prostě.
And it's just poetry. Look at his connection on Tex.
Oh.
King as well. Com the only one alive trying to secure his teammate at the least, but you can see the killer's on the way and he is hungry for blood.
Ale počkej.
There's nothing more. How deep can Com
go? Kdyby Com líp fullil, tak to actually ještě bylo vyhratelný.
And Boo was marvelous playing from here before in just their earlier series.
Let Aspas get a little bit closer. Take the space.
Heretics dress.
For Team Heretics to get close and get that lockdown.
Plants in, post plant
Vesta.
One of the previous strengths Heretics held with their.
Tady dobrá ultina, či tohle? To je hodně špatná ultina.
You can never underestimate it. Hunter's Fury will be burnt.
A ještě máš Soul, no to je finito.
But it's King holding the line. Somehow he gets traded eventually, goes down, but it's all on Boo. Ain't gonna happen now. King, wonderful impact.
Minulý rok.
They still have to deal with it, and it seemed Tex was none the wiser. Wu can now evacuate as well. Again, early man advantage. How many times are Heretics going to get this?
Last time Heretics had that early man advantage, they backed all the way off here. They're trying to stay in maze. They don't want to back off all the way. They want to keep some pressure up. Rien's that drain gets this info. And this is valuable information.
A chtěla by to dát lepší jakoby kontext.
4 players to defend.
But again, we saw them stick the landing in the last one. Leviatán closing that gap. King giving them massive.
Kdybych napsal, naposledy jsem tady byl, se zbavil o tohle. Já si kurva nepamatuju, vole, půl roku dozadu, co se řešilo tady na streamu, chápeš? Tohle je overtime, chat. Saďte si na overtime.
Oh, this is so dangerous.
This is so dangerous.
So much on his plate. That's 4 players here. He's going to get
to dělá celý turnaj, tohle bude. To dělá celý turnaj.
It's the right choice. Leviatán taking all that B space. First time they haven't lost a player early. Ult comes in, quick rotations coming in. They were rewarded last time when they
okay.
What a shot from Aspas. Mechanically, still one to always be feared. But Boo from the backlines, did Aspas see the player? He absolutely did. But he's got one left, one right,
FPS hra.
Boo gonna take away
Aspas hraje FPS hru, kámo.
And again, Heretics holding the line. But look at King.
Pistol round all over again.
Rinse, step, repeat. Do they expect it now? Do they read it now? The silence once again deafening, ringing in their ears. The King gets active. Boo with another big shot. He is the back. Locked in, reading everything, still struggling to break through towards the site. Leviatán making it up towards maze. You're looking at the crossfire. Wu on one side, Rien's on the other. One up towards the belt, the swing from Rien's, he gets cleared. That's better. Mazino going to find the first. Untraded either. Now Benji gets involved though. Chaos on the site. They know there's 2 on the site from the Dizzy.
Ten byl navíc. Ten byl navíc, ten Harbor.
Have the player advantage, but they don't know about Miniboo. They didn't run. He's out of there. And down to a 2v2. A quick upgrade for Com.
Si z nich dělá dobré Reynou. 2 buové versus 2 týmce, co vyhráli Champions. Týpek se tady přestíral, že je lampa, vole. Agresivní lampa, agresivní. Nebude na mě chybí. Karma je zdarma, ne. Počkej. Co dal Rien si běti?
Benji is let loose, closing the gap. There's the ult from Rien's. He's found him.
Rien's je nejlepší.
He's clearing. He's setting up Benji, who's so reserved, so on point. But Com needs to clutch it, but he can't even see the strike.
Takhle jsem ho treštlkoval, tak teď ho klačne 1v3, čum. Hezký nožík, paťás! Už to je povolený? A před týdnem to bylo taky povolený? Dneska, ale před týdnem jsem na to koukal. A bude i Padvrát na to streamovat konečně? Nebo bude dělat ze sebe mrtvýho brouka? Miknos, ale on je, kámo, leroch.
He's got the alarm about to cover his left. All he has to do is look right.
His timing was just okay. No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Kámo, jak dlouho žil ten Benji.
But it's Com to find him. Now we look at Boo. We look at Miniboo on the way, but they're far. This is the first time Leviatán.
Vyplatí se koupit Elder Flame Vandal. Vyplatí se si dát item na rohlík nebo goldu.
It's difficult for Team Heretics to break through. That one-way orb to help get out, but Mazino bottom of the site here. And the play
Kam jako smazal, vole. To je píčovina, vole, to je taková píčovina. Taková dětská píčovina, vole, ta postava. Budu to trounul, ale budu to trounul jak svině.
He's gonna hear this. King now just has to play it to the clock, and he does! King keeping Leviatán within touching distance.
Prostě psali hovna, vole, neustále na streamy, kde se hrálo. Když se něco stěžovali, tak jsem říkal, že to seru, vole. Že taky swapnu.
Breaking the backs of Leviatán with 2 quick kills, giving them the man advantage. Tex and Com have to respect this. You can't stick around. Com trying to make a quick escape here. And they've noted the follow-up player.
Okay, so sorry, Mr. Mikan. Sorry, Mr. Mikan.
Tex now. Oh, they run him like an absolute bug. Heretics.
Ale Heretics, kámo. Heretics to berou hopem, jako jestli Heretics.
Boo's done a good deal of damage towards Mazino as well. And while this happens, they press the issue towards A, speeding things up. Aspas waiting patiently. Could be death from above, but he decides to back away, play it patient.
Už to bude, zdravíme.
None of that respect. He goes in head first.
What? Jak zabil Benjyho, vole?
From Mazino doesn't look good by the time. We're looking like this one is going to peter out here. Huh? This was the bonus for Heretics. And a big moment for Leviatán to try and stick really some sort of resistance starting. There we go. Look.
Jedna.
At least going to invest the Dizzy.
Benjy wants this fight.
I mean, he may want the fight, but the timing's going to be everything on this one. They're going to pause here probably.
Tak ne.
See if Benjy gets rewarded.
Co to je za timing? A Kraut to spojil, Kraut to spojil, vole, do píči, to je taková sračka, vole.
You can see the 3 players on A on red alert. Aspas maybe got a feeling on this one, and he is right. The Dizzy dealt with, he can't get back in time. However, Mazino, Tex, keeping the A site safe. Tex is starting to heat up now.
Overtime jsem to říkal.
Real heavy hits. As Riens will have to watch that clock tick away.
Neonka je pen, nemůže zbraň vytahovat dřív při sledu. Jak to, že nemůžem? To nerfli už. Jiná dimenze, kamaráde. Kankan je totální mastodont.
Hold on, you may know about it, but it doesn't mean you're going to be able to stop it. Miniboo already taken away Tex, who's been pretty much the rock of this A site. As you know, Aspas has been doing okay.
Ale Texture je dávno už letadle chytem. Ale jakože dávno.
Wait, what are they pinging? They're pinging like they want to split A through middle right now.
I mean, you took down Tex, why not try it? But the timing could be everything here. Com trying to make up for that. Maybe just take a glance.
Oh!
He takes more than a glance, but he loses his life. I don't think that was worth it at this point. They put
Jego Texture je mega frajer, ale...
And now with that kill, Benjy retrieves that weapon. He's going to group. They're going to be as 4.
Já
They
jsem...
have that thrash as well to invest.
Jakože výsledkově založený chlap.
A site for free, get that plant for free, and he's going to be able to recover his thrash for the next
Týmová hra.
Early prey take maybe perhaps.
No.
He took out his teammate with his thrash. Oh no, Riens.
Pak se k tomu vyjádřím.
A little awkward, but Boo's still here. They still need to clear out Boo on this, and if all the rest of Heretics can keep their attention turned, he's going to be death from above. A terrible surprise waiting. And now we look at what's remaining. Just Aspas in a 1v3. So many angles to try and clear by himself, and only 40 HP to do so. Benjy got the rifle, Woots got himself the bulldog. It's a disaster.
Pěkný afterplan. Jako, jestli to bereš jako týmovou hru, tak bys měla právě vidět to, že týmově jako Kankan clearne úplně všechny.
Yeah, Benjy starting to lean a little closer though, just in case. And Miniboo waiting on the drop for the wall. He's going to get one. The trade is so good. Great spacing from Heretics here. High Dizzy off the back, and Riens want to try and make it uncomfortable on the side. Mazino trying to dodge above and around as best he could. Support's on the way, but it's far away. Tex taking the long rotation. You can already see Benjy's utility will be in play for that. Aspas has to go all the way around. We're going to need an Aspas round here.
Teoreticky to next level, no?
Mazino. They need someone to do some heavy hitting here. Tex gonna have to take the damage on this one, and Aspas already falling. It's
prohráli proti Heretics, ne? Myslím, Heretics se vyřadili.
Heretics eyeing up that 11th. The composure is just perfect from them. Leaving Tex to try and walk this back.
Sentinels, actually.
Noted. First one found. It'd be a 1v4 and nothing less. The clock is ticking. I'm already seeing Riens sitting safe, sitting far away, making sure there's no naughtiness and there's not. It's 11 for Heretics. Josh, they are playing an exceptionally good game today.
To je halus.
But he's the only one on this side of the map. And it looks like a double pump. They're going all the way back around towards that A site.
Two things I look for here on that left defense. That lockdown, that Hunter's Fury. It's going to force Team Heretics all the way back. But can they capitalize off of it? I'm not sure about that. Yes, the spike's going to get planted. Yes, Team Heretics is going to back off. But right now, the rotation's in. And they might use that Hunter's Fury early to take them off the spike.
Miniboo clears side out for them already. Hunter's Fury, normally Com is good for this. He's not getting his usual reward. And Aspas doesn't get his connection.
Hrozně zvláštní rozhodnutí, kámo, těch Leviatán. Hrozně divně to hrajou, kámo, to dává moc smysl, vole. 4v5 prostě... Co ti jebe? 4v5 retake hrajou a... Nevím. Přijím, že hrajou divně ty Leviatán. Oh, počkej, ale... Není ultina ze screenu better? Ultina ze screenu může se stát, pokud máš screen, že jo, Milčo? Já bych si jakoby neřekl, že... Tady bude diffovat Aspase, jako to, vole, je absolutní pískanice.
Heretics holds. Not going yet. And now we go. Do they clear back yellow diligently? Yes, they do. That's going to be one man found. That's King down on his knees.
GG.
Carrying on his reign of terror.
GG, kámo.
Aspas as well. The sight now waving the banner of Heretics.
Už tam hraje hudbička. Už tam hrála hudbička, vole.
On top for Boo. Smothering and shrouding the plant here. Leaving Tex and Com.
A ten text, já jsem ještě tady, kámo.
Last round of the map. Seemingly Lev just going out with a whimper here.
Jo. Jako je vtipný, Roxan, že náhodička, že 2 ze 3 těch týmů hrajou neonku. A ještě nevypadli. To je náhodička. A top 4 byl tým, který taky hrál neonku. Sentinels. Jdeme na druhou mapu.
Icebox was just I mean, it was a marvel to watch.
Next slip back in. He's gonna take the fight. Miniboo.
It's a bold look, considering Miniboo is already somewhat expecting it, or at least being heads up enough about it. Quick little flash to control the back of the pillar. And Com tries to play forward, almost careless in approach. They're going in bit by bit, and bit by bit they're falling! Wound on the follow-up.
Čistka otazník, jako Sunset nepochybuju. Sunset nepochybuju, ale že Heretics.
It fell to pieces so quickly.
Still, Team Heretics staying in the site, waiting. That firing squad. Miniboo got them in the back. But here, clearing out that spawn, trying to find out where King is. King.
Nejde tu hru, když ty ani nehráli, vole. Já si jaký zahraju a... Třeba to bude fun. Jakože propracování, vole, že na tom, jakože strávili hodně, kurva, času někdo.
Gonna force him again for a fight, but Woot with a great shot towards Aspas. Hold on, it's not secure by any means. It's still very much game on. And a recheck and a refight, but a trade again. This is a bonus, and it's going this close. And now they might get that 3v2 on the B side. Benji taking the space, but there's 2 on back pillar.
Tady vidíš, Muffin řekne, kámo, Muffin začne streamovat.
Divides, and now the counter swing. Benji taking great fights here. And bear in mind, King is a mile away.
Kámo, ty Leviatán trolí jak svině. What the fuck?
King
Čuvákliv.
saved them from probably a worse scoreline on Icebox.
Bonusek 2v1. To chceš.
1v2. He's creeping closer, he's speeding up, he wants to fight, he's gonna get it. Takes away Benji, but now Woot on the other side. The paranoia goes in.
Paranoia mysla, vole.
Slowly looking for his man. Woot waiting on the other side. He's committed to the angle, but how long
Turecko versus Chile. Chile vyhrálo. Chytilkyni korejskou.
And that's a heavy hitter gone. That's a man that's been keeping Lev looking competitive.
Look at Boo, he has that paranoia. He's ready for this.
And I'm waiting to see if Benji's got his head tucked down by the stairs. It's such a key place for him, but he's going to just play it forward. They're getting confident. They're working off the util. They are absolutely
Kámo, to je čistka jako svině. Čau, Tracy.
A 1v5 is commanded of, and you're not gonna get it. Heretics showing why this map
Mami.
in different form. I like this though, proactive from Leviatán and a good shot.
On hrál předtím profi Overwatch, ne? Actually.
Well, the ult from Aspas was there for about a second, and the stack not really working out as they'd like so far. Frenzy in play as Sheriff. Surely they check on Tex. And maybe unaware that he could have slipped through. Maybe a chance, maybe not. Yeah, nah, they ain't falling for this, Heretics. They're striding through it now. We asked a lot of King before, but with just a Ghost, I think that might be a little unfair to even ask for such a task.
Average u nás.
At that B main. This is how
tak má stejnou investiční jakoby tezi jako Muffin. Tam budou skiny prostě. Protože v LoLku, teda v LoLku, kurva, ve Valoši prostě nemáš.
Playing back towards the A site now.
I looked at Miniboo's positioning towards that tiles area.
You don't dry re-clear this, do you, Lev?
Might.
Very risky, but they do get a reward on it. Tag is there. Hold on. Maybe this is the stand they needed. Call the connection. Takes away Rien's. A 2-player deficit for Heretics, and the man to the good this time for Lev. Big impact. And they have no idea about King. Well, now they do.
Benjyho se pak vezme, no ale do piči.
King holds the ground, holds the space. Miniboo and Boo dealt with Leviatán. Suddenly stand strong. But they've lost down that B main space.
How does Heretics react to this? They see that Cypher camera towards A. They know it's probably just Tex playing that retake by himself, or, I mean, he hasn't even been playing retake, he's been fighting, and it looks like he's going to push up and fight again.
The timing is everything, and it's atrocious for Tex. Couldn't have timed it worse, but King now trying to make up for the mistake. You don't go individually, no.
Jako říkám ti, že oznámí support creator Pablo do Valošku, vole, a týpkovi bude cukat ručička zase.
Fight for a trade. Good follow-up from Miniboo and a quick push back out from Miniboo. They are trying to take this space. They have to respect this. This is going to give them enough security to get the plant in. Holding now. It's done its job. Kept them secure. And a 4v3, King, Com, and Aspas.
The smoke to isolate. Yes, it lets King get inside of it, but still the crossfire, once he exits the other side of it, Com already.
So far away.
So far.
He's so far from this. You'd need like back-to-back kills almost instantly. And Heretics aren't going to give you that. You've got to make that space yourself. How do you do it? That's with a shot like that from Aspas. More? Absolutely not. Boom, the backbone of the Heretics side. Not going to let it slip. Now down to just
co dal King, ale
1v1. King again running.
Nemá čas, nemá čas.
Rien's can just play this to the clock, play it to the top.
A ještě mu dal popina, vole.
It's costing your team the championship at this point.
It is. And there is always that desperation to try and make the big play, but Miniboo's not allowing it. Aspas again sent back to the spawn.
Benji
no hope of impact this time.
Mluví prostě jako, že
suffering.
I kdyby byl v nějakým YouTube breaku, že už prostě ví, že to vyhrál, vole, a už to má piči. Tak ho tady glazuje jen tak. Kdyby byl pod pressurem, kdyby měl pressure, a celý ten tým měl pressure, tak jakoby to v životě nemůže říct, protože by si jim dojebal konferenci, ale už mají prostě jak na párku, že teď tady po třetí vidím glazovat enemáky, vole, Benjyho, jakoby. Má to na salámu.
But Tex, we've been questioning his composure. Now he needs to keep it focused. He's going to hear the steps. 2 kills is all that he's got to his name so far, and he's got to bail him out. That's big. Looking for a follow-up, can't do it. 1-for-1 trade. King now gets brought into play. And the whole shot was messy. Rien's not going to let that slip. The only unpredictable factor is gone. That's all they've got.
The only saving grace right now is that Benji's dead, the trips are down, and Com goes for the flank, but Rien's on the read!
He's so aware! So heads up! Rien's gonna catch that flank! And this is the round wrap. Zeno's got no impact here. He can't do anything. Rinse, repeat. It feels like madness to be doing the same thing over and over, trying to make a way out of it, but he gets tagged! Rien's can't quite find him again, but they still drop Com at a 1-for-1 trade out. At this point, they can pause here a little. They got 1 minute to try and paint their picture with.
Ultimate is still in main. Could grab that.
To je pravda. A já jsem prostě jak moc věrný Valorantu, to se nedá. To se nedá porovnat.
cool. They got that camera, they got that tripwire, they can go for that retake.
But they're doing it together.
Už jsem tomu dal moc času tomu Valorantu, abych se na to vymrdal.
This should be the trap. Well, what reads that? Now they know everything. Now they should have the full picture. Benji trying to work back in, but it's traded out. Boost alive.
Oh! Postavička z pekel, vole.
There's the man you need to wake up here. As Rien's in a 1v2.
Ne, Jonáš je jeden z těch kreatorů, který brečí na Valorant, actually. Už dlouho. Actually nejsem překvapený, že zrovna Jonáš. Plant! Volbeň to! Volbeň! Ale tohle ne, ty jebáčku. Kámo, mám jiný problém, já se ty piče nevím proč, kámo. Jste ze stresu? Mám stres, že zaspím, ale kámo, já jsem měl dneska budík na 8, kolik, vole, 40 třeba. A stal jsem jen tak, šel jsem spát kolem, pičo, půl druhý. A sám jsem vstal třeba 7:40, o hodinu dřív. Jsem se jen tak probudil, jen tak. Jakože mám stres, vole, že musím stát brzo. Tak se sám proberu, kámo, nervy jak piča vždycky, vole. Si naruším, vole, páneček. Jsem mi nikdy nedělal tohle, vole. Se sám probouzím do pičí. Co ti jebe ve stunu, vole.
So a couple teams tried it, but you can see what that happened.
Pavlo, ty jsi tier 1 hater deadlocku, vole.
That's 5. They can still come together. They've taken the side here. Plants in. Ults on both sides pretty much. Miniboo trying to secure some space with his comm to connect. We know that he does this. We know he's always so good on that Hunter's Fury.
Number 1 hater všeho.
This time they get the plant down, 4v4 here. Benji in his position, in the spot that he's renowned for, waiting. See if Miniboo can maybe draw their attention and bait him into play. But if you've seen their VOD, you know where he is. And away we go, dart to the brain, King's gonna fall. Benji still waiting, still looking to strike. 2 more players, the time's gonna be ticking.
I know you in there.
Move on. Okay, that's how you do it. You
create a new approach. Oh, Němec.
Big damage, good.
A ty Riensovo ultiny jsou S-tier. Line up na showdart. Co ti jebe? Mám stojáka, ty vole! Co ti jebe? On je nejlepší. Kurva.
But where's the trade?
The spacing again. Fundamentally, we are asking questions of Lev here that they are not answering.
But again, Aspas slows down to wait for the team. There's no team, but the push through. Lev
with the flash. It was so good, and Tex's shot is better with the follow-up as well. Tex trying to do what he can. That's 3 kills, but still, it is a 2v2.
Valve neplatí nikoho.
Okay, now in play. Time's on Lev's side.
He's got shocks for Mazzino back here.
See what Rienz goes for as well, yeah. Lots of util still to play with. Boost still got what he needs as well. Spotting out Mazzino. That's shock dart towards him. Forcing him out of the angle. A little bit of a shot towards it. Rienz, if anything, just tunnel visioning towards what he knows, which is Mazzino. But there is still the unknown element of King. Pretty much the one to full stop these rounds. Leviatán.
Camera, the comeback is real.
Themselves the gateway back into this game. So singular and focused. Miniboo already sent away, but Boo stuck around. Punished King, and now no way!
Oh, jsem mu napnuli, vole.
He went back to check. Doesn't leave Boo to fight alone, and look at the absolute mess of bodies left over towards elbow. It's on Aspas and Com to try and find some threat here, try and close the gap, and Miniboo, oh my god, so evasive! Miniboo, you are absolutely brilliant at this! Okay.
Perfect from Heretics. They knifed A, they got the scan, they keep that stack towards B, and right now Lev wants to do the market split.
In they go. Benji was affected by the stun. He's still the only one revealed so far. Rienz couldn't close down on the kill, but Benji comes away from the stun, looks towards main and takes away King. They may have marked it, but it's going to be Tex's position. That could be everything. He's carved them up some space, and now it's
Just. Není čas, podle mě. Není, no.
Enough to deny them. I think it's too late.
To je halus.
Com knows it as well as Heretics just stay alive.
Je by se mohlo, jestli existuje něco,
Here comes the reposition from the attackers here. They want to come over towards this A site, and I look towards Mini.
To je mu dost na high úrovni. A jak může mít average na high úroveň?
It's on Miniboo, really.
Paranoia plus showstopper.
The timing could be everything.
Right there.
When do they find out? When do they know?
They're contacting him.
Yeah, contact piece does kind of remove some of the set in motion play that could have come through. They actually managed to do some serious damage on that. Taking away Miniboo takes away the biggest danger, the biggest threat, but Boo's still alive. Can he get away? No, Com catches him before he can escape. And now the site is in Leviathan's hands. Plant's gonna be there. They got past that by doing that contact piece. They managed to evade the threat of the paranoia, the showstopper combo. That was so diligent.
To ten reveal je dobrý jak svině, kámo.
But now,
ten reveal, vole,
musím
začít používat.
Benji, notorious for this position, and he swings and he strikes. He only gets one, but he sets up the trade, and Leviathan do very well here.
I love that contact play from Lev.
Vypadalo to jak vrtačka.
Does get caught and takes away Benji. That's the dream stop with the double pump. They're going back towards A. They don't know everything yet. Do they figure it out now? But as this happens, Miniboo's gone too far. He's already drifted off from this. Brilliant work from King again, giving them so much space.
Pop the showstopper already.
Jonas je frajer. Jonas je prostě pro normíky, no.
So all of that chance is lost here. Now, back line broken. Hold on, Com gonna pop the ult. Now there's only been a few standing. King. With Com as the last one alive now. Leviathan taking them on a tour around the map.
Záleží v čem, Toby, záleží v čem ho bereš, jakože je frajer. Ale jako člověk to je full, jakoby, křivoruký Edward.
Leviathan, here we go. We're seeing the resilience, we're seeing the resurgence. She can't close in though, the follow-up stun has caught him. That's great. Rien's gonna be warded away. This is a brawl now. How do they get out of this one? Mazzino controlling the site, trying to find security for that plant. Secure safety, but Wood, Benji, Rien's, they drop the bodies, they drop it to the ground, leaving Tex a little adrift, but he finds his way forward, fighting through market, looking for a follow-up towards Rien's. Tex with impact. Now Boo in a 1v2, and they are getting the hell away from that B site.
Asi nevím, kdo je stage mami, ale to nevím, protože on to ututlával, že jo. On mazal všechny komentáře a fotky s ním, ale prostě ho fotili, nebo jakože ten největší problém byl, když fotili merch, vole, pro něj nebo pro co to bylo a týpek ji tam objímal, má je kolem kos, vole, na fotku a tak dále. Má ho tam dobrý video, Westjet. Westjet to má ve videu, actually, předtím než to smazal, vole. Prostě týpek je two-timer, Toby.
Checks to the left, dips to the right. He wants
tolik osobnímu životu. Celý Valorant scény. Onibaj hrál Valorant. Onibaj kvitnul Valorant před rokem třeba, možná víc. A kryc mi neříkám. Onibaj byl decent v té době, no teďko už je voš. A je tam nějaký leaderboard, Mykonos, kdo je nejlepší? Nebo kde se můžu podívat na ty jména, abych ti řekl, kdo je z Valorantu, jakože profík? Xenon je... Proti tomu jsem hrál dokonce Valorantu. Jestli to je někdo z východní Evropy.
Some opportunities, sure, Aspas being low, a little bit of chip damage, but still, Leviathan have taken the hard road.
Xenon hrál, vole, v naší lize dokonce. Na pár zápasů, vole, asi jenom. Že jakože mě baví hrát turnaje, chybí mi teďka hodně turnaje a v tom Valorantu není nic, no. Bych s ní něco zahrál, ale... Nevypadá to, že ten aim by mě tam moc pomohl, vole. A třeba se pletu, vole.
Position safely behind that box. Just needs that info, that cue from his teammates to to be able to fight back. Woot. Don't know when that knife's coming back off cooldown. Should be soon. I don't know if he invests this ult.
Zase Demon, pičo, nemám slov.
Waiting. Patiently, flash, push. They already know where they are. Leviatán holding them at the door. There's no way in. There's no access. It's going to be surely 12. Riens can do nothing about this. One to the left, one to the right. And look at Com's positioning.
Jak je to velký?
This one slip.
Kolik giga to má?
Away from the side. Let's Riens try.
Oh.
Try as you might, Riens. You still got to find another player, and you ain't got the time to do it. Com just needs to survive, and he does. It's 12 for Leviatán. Back around here.
Back to B.
30 seconds left.
You're looking at Tex. He was
die.
a monster in middle before, but now you can see the from the showstopper's gone.
Kámo, vyhoďte někdo do píči toho týpka, co pouští hudbu.
Tex still alive. He has controlled them, kept them cornered, and now the site under Leviatán's control. It's OT or it's GG, at least on this map. Com trying to fall away. Leave this into the hands of Aspas. But you can see the KO Tex.
No way.
Leviatán with a fire lit underneath them. But is it enough?
No way. They know he's
Riens. They know where Tex is, surely. Benji, Riens, defuse. Heretics
Nazdar.
He's figured him out.
There's no time for them to commit back to B. If they do, they need to go through market.
Solidní.
And Miniboo here with that paint shells.
One
Gets the paint shells. Lev, Aspas, you need this.
Him. And he's going to fall off the angle. Miniboo can post the paint shell, buy some time, 15 seconds now. They have to respect
15 vteřin,
time to work forward,
15 vteřin, čas jsou peníze.
Leviatán going to take the first strike though. Nice work towards the site. Sweeps it clear. Heretics go down. Plants coming in. They've got the two-man advantage. Yeah, Com's barely alive, but he is alive. And that's the important factor here. You've got Riens, you got Benji, you got Woot, but you got Com on the around-the-world flank. Little by little, he's closing that gap. They may be ahead of the smoke, but they won't be ahead of him. And Woot, yeah. Oh my God, hold on.
Počkej.
The back line hero.
Týpek zabíjí celý život jenom lidi dozad.
But I don't think it's as effective as they'd hope here. But it's the pressure from CT that could be the surprise.
What?
But it's Woot looking blind, but still hitting. How the hell did Woot get that kill on Com? I do not know. But it works well. And look at the advantage so early on. I like that tempo change. I like that pressure through CT, but somehow Heretics was so ready.
Čím víc oček v méně, vole, tím asi líp. Proto to je Pablitos. A ne Pavel. Teď teda showmatch bude, no. Týpek nechce ani vyhrát kolo.
Texan giving it a good old try, but I think they've done more than enough here, Heretics. Vizino desperate to try and take a stand, but at this point, time's against him. Heretics, lovely form.
Pojď, kam.
I quite liked what Lev tried, waiting with the darts.
Second smoke comes out elbow.
This is it, it's go time, it's the go signal. King, Com, waiting on the side, the paranoia is good.
Beautiful flashes.
And Miniboo flies in, but it's Boo to find Tex, and suddenly they're falling like King can only do
GG! Skibidi!
The fire that was lit underneath Lev! The one who's been keeping this safe at times, the one who's been securing Heretics these rounds, Pixel shown, and the trap is sprung. Tex with a great shot, opening up the map, smoke up towards heaven, spikes on the way.
Here.
Difficult retake for Team Heretics without the smokes on Boo. Sheriff's in play. And a stranglehold on these choke points. It's going to be so difficult to break through. Miniboo
ještě dva, že jo, Barte? Musí ještě dva další.
They need the win.
Okay, but Aspas still drops a body. Mazzino doubling down on it. It's Benji. It's just Benji, and he's got so much to do and doesn't have it in this time.
Čistka.
With the fact that they're so afraid to play their five-man retakes because there's always a threat of a lurk.
Máš 12 hodin na rotě, 10 000 hodin na PUBG a 6 000 hodin na Valorantu třeba. Ty si koko. Bonusek, kámo, bonusek.
Keeping them with a good chance towards the site to at least get the plant. Now Benji's on an island, overwhelmed, and the plant is deadly for Lev. That's a plant, and that's safety. Miniboo, Riens, and Woot, they're not here in time.
Strinova už je season 6 na čínský servery, byl World Cup. Strinova.
This is their opening here with that cove.
They gotta go now. They gotta try and close down on these kills. And Woot's done so damn well.
No, Woot zachraňuje, ale chat. Woot zachraňuje.
They're going for the spam on the wingman.
It's not working. I'll tell you for free. It isn't working. What a fumble.
Mazzino neví, jak funguje videohra.
Close to being there. players, but it was the bonus again.
Team Heretics needs to be cleaner.
Bloody hell, Tex.
Ale mají stejný problém jak já.
He's a scary player, isn't he?
Kistrinova kamuiten má anime.
But does Boo manage to keep his life? He does. Big from Boo, but he could be traded.
To je anime.
Oh, he's dead to rights. Con puts him to his grave instantly.
Won't expect a third player here though. There's no way they expect Woot. But they're gonna drone anyway. They were thinking about it.
Went for the ult instead. Fair play. Woot's in a real spot of bother here. Like, what are you meant to do in this?
He can sit back here. It's so hard to flush him out. They have no AoE. One shot.
He can't get away though.
To neuvidíte.
He stepped too far. Punished. Aspas.
Tam běhá prostě kočkolka, vole.
Rien's gonna find Mazzino. I'm surprised he got away with that, but angle wasn't there. And actually,
What the first? Na to v Evropě nepochodí, kámo. Nebo se omluvit, vole, nebo se movnout. Ne, musí prostě...
Do they budge? No. Rien's 4 players for the defense. Stay here. Tex, Aspas.
Změnil se svět, tak.
Could be everything. The spike slowly coming over there. No idea what was around the corner. Now with that surprise.
Slava mě změnila, kámo.
Surrender. No, they go forward. Audacious. But time, you're right. 18 seconds. They've got to speed up on this one.
No, byla podmínka mě nastrala.
10 seconds. They send Aspas in. Give us options. Give us something. Help me out. Ult's being poured on Benjy.
Nejde nic.
Offers himself up for the trade. Selfless in the moment. The plan is in though. King and Mazzino got to dig deep on this.
Spadl z mapy.
Go here. Fades it perfectly. Diffuse has started though. They got to get him off this. They got to stop it. And they can't stop the roll. They can't stop the diffuse.
Nice.
Wow. That is a...
King and Mazzino with them. All players basically on the A side have to scramble over.
Na život to bylo dobrý a něco k tomu. Na lístek, vole.
Aspas puts him to his grave.
Na vlak.
Creates opportune chances. As Benjy now can't pick which poison he wanted. King puts him out of his misery. The plan's there. They made the path themselves, carving a way forward. But Miniboo's already drawn blood. Location noted, however, makes this harder. Anyone dare take a fight against him? The timing! Aspas, when you need him most, gives Leviatán chance, gives them opportunity, and Boo needs to bow out of the round.
Speaking of opportunities, Aspas reclaims that op. Tex
Dík za kill.
off the map. Oopsie.
A Boo tam něco wafluje, vole.
When we come back to the drawing board, when we talk about what's going on in these rounds, this is how Team Heretics actually starts faltering on their defense side. Is these splits on
Více kvalo krát 3.
Whoever's there
Posypalo, ale
against the hit
piču.
coming from in front of them.
Fiddle here.
Great call from Lev. I'll explain why right after this fight happens, because Boo is going to get caught on a time potentially.
Oh my god, how's he? Oh, he's dead to rights, surely. Surely he is. Tex with the punish and the slow approach, looking to get a stranglehold on this A site. The paranoia has gone in, it finds no one. They are on the site itself. A fight towards CT, Benjy wins it. Banging shot. Woot's still there, but he falls quickly to Com. The site now open and available. Rien's backs away.
Man, 3v3.
Já jdu spát.
What better players to have alive in a situation? Spikes down and Miniboo's sitting on it too. Com has no idea.
Com, co dává záda, dostane záda. Com, co dává záda, dostane záda.
Com? You know, the audacity to turn around, but they've lost Aspas in the meantime.
Crowd to líknul, vole. Crowd zasranej.
Find him safety, find him across here. And King, how good can you be? Not this time. Rien's is on it. The deadly trio.
And now they just
Zajímavý, Pablo, WTF.
He's gonna locate out where Com is and let.
Ale takhle hrajou co do Bulovy, jak jsou úplně lost.
Hosted. Nowhere to go.
We're seeing that composure hit here for Heretics. But talk to me about the start of the round. There's something you liked.
I loved it because.
Mu na to slovko napsal, ty píčo, co to meleš.
I don't see a way back for Lev.
Top, vole, top. Já pak najdu.
Versus Tex.
There it is, and Tex wins. Hat comes online, and suddenly it swings in their favor. That pendulum apparent again. Aspas up top, waiting for the push through. You got a player down low in the smoke as well.
A cosmic divide. Lev's playing in. They know they have to.
Play in front of the 3-0 se děje.
Here comes the retake. Dizzy in.
Hold on, he's still here. He evaded it. He's trying to.
A reveal co? Reveal ničíme. Reveal neničíme.
from above.
Nevyhraješ, když nejdeš záda, kámo.
And Heretics
Come on.
Still climb back.
To se pochcíješ, vole. Já to ani celý nečetl, vole, jenom kousek.
Aspas with a glance, but he finds no connection that he wanted here. Not able to find the impact yet. Being held at the door still. And now there's the issues. They get held up. Hands of Benji. The 1-2 punch. But Aspas, surgical precision is not good enough today.
Kamaráde.
They are left in ruins.
Enterprise Benji.
Running them down as
Vyfuje laut Aspase.
A 1v4.
Rounds when they're doing it
slow. Kolik mu dávají respektu.
They lose the confidence in their own identity and their game plan.
Jak se dělat Adama Myšíka, vole, Adam Myšík style. On jim fakt dá záda zas. On jde zase dát záda. Kámo, můj představit jde bije do zad. Nazdar! Vole, snapuje Skibidi Sigma, vole, borec.
Big pick as well for Mazino. Punishing Woot there. Man up to the good as well. This is way better. Miniboo starting to get curious and killed by King. This is way better stuff. Starting to see real synergy, real teamwork. The crossfire is holding well. Mazino getting maybe a little bit too overzealous in this, but they have the numbers on their side.
Někdo tady včera psal, že Abyss defend mapa.
I guess riskier choices.
Takže vlastně 7 kol není zase taková hitparáda, tak uvidíme. Jestli s tím Heretics souhlasí. Dělat 1.13 teda mu úplně neto, no. 1.13 se úplně nehodilo včera.
Count them out too early.
1.13 názor. 1/10. Názor. Ok, Syrik těch šmoulů se chytila, který kvůli tomu umřel. Který to schytal? Nebyla rohlíku, bohužel. Benji, co robí Spider-Man? To je piči. To je tým sucharů, ne, vole? Oh! Nice shot.
So damn good! What a shot straight out of the sky! Oh man, that puts Miniboo right in his place.
Dobrá paranojka, kamaráde, asi cinkne.
Again, stopping them at the choke points. Team Heretics in their faces. Thrash goes again.
Oh, but shot the back.
Halo! Cover, vole, do píčí. Ale Benji je Thanos, čum. Ten double kill zadá Benji.
Getting closer now. He knows it. He's seen it.
Benji too good. Rien je úplně blbý.
That's it. Need to fall off.
King and Com, they're trying to stand their ground, trying to hold the site, and maybe that's why. Oh, King beheads Woot. Tries to dip away in time, but the plant is in. A trade of space and the site. Time on their side.
Byl překvapený, kdybych ho viděl tam vřískat po nich, vole, třeba. Když to oni neukazujou, to nikdy neukazujou, actually.
Focused towards that retake through tower.
So far away, Aspas has the operator and King has 11 HP.
Ten musel včera hrozně vřískat, vole, tam neukázali 2 mapy prostě.
How do you break this? What do you have? The second they try and drop, they might be dead. They might be brought down. Dragged down, desperate try from Tex and Mazino, and now it's just Boo, but time is ticking. Boo just has to play to the clock.
Wallbang.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Gotta get in there.
Toto sleduju.
Why? Just run in. The mid space. Here comes the wall, and here comes the hit.
Neslyšel jsi Steela? Steel má actually, Steel měl actually pravdu. Just run in. Just run in, kámo, leží stačilo oběhnout dovnitř a zrušit ten defuse, anebo sejmout toho defusera.
Counter ult to come in and make this site almost unlivable on. Leviatán change their approach, looking up towards tower.
Jsi to představil, kámo? Hotelového.
And takes down Rians. Oh, what a follow-up! Perfect shot. They are clearing house. Leviatán are here to play.
Jako takyhle kolo tě dokáže zlomit, no.
Leviatán.
Teď chceš líky, tak se rozhodni.
Texas site?
No včera jsem psal Reoťákovi, že kurva, ať oni se rozhodnou, že prostě týpek, co tady všechno líkuje, data minuje, tak má vole přístupy, i když to je zakázaný. Tak jsem mu psal, ať se kurva rozhodnou, že to taky chci začít postovat, vole, i do Česka, že mi to pěkně sere, vole. Že mi lidi píšou, kurva, jestli jsem to viděl nebo neviděl, já jsem, že jsem to viděl a nemůžu to postnout. A napsal mi, že teďko je na Gamescomu, jak jsem napsal, že to dáš potom.
Mazzino can still make it hurt. It's not like it may not work, but still play together. Play as three, play as the team. And they're doing that. Com set up for success. Now down at Aspas and Com to try and work this back through. Rienz and Wood on the site. An isolated fight. He takes it with both hands.
Ale počkej.
And he does. Punishes Wood.
Ten steal. Why?
Running away from this.
Jo, to je Aspas, ten to v životě nestykne. Legit, chill. No. Rienz, to je takový GOAT! No to, že zabil toho týpka v jedné vedničce. A pak defusenul, ale jinak Aspas vždycky kam prohrál jedné vedničku. A co to dal 3 klače? Takže on šel defuzovat tu bombu, nebo on defoval tu bombu, aby někdo nedefuznul.
Com needs to pick the perfect time. It needs to be after the spike is tapped from Aspas. They need to use a cloud burst, tap that spike, draw their...
Oh, the timing. Corbin, Com, Lee, the difference maker for Lev.
Díky za odpověď, Luvix. Je mi ctí se s tebou bavit. Je mi ctí se s tebou bavit.
He's got it.
Teď vyhrál jedné jedničku, ale jako nebylo to jedné jedničku.
I mean, the tide could be turning.
This is just a ruse, a diversion.
I mean, the spike's still in
Luvix.
Benjy versus King.
Slowly and steadily, a little bit of a fight here, but the angle far better for King. Showing dominance now, Lev. The spike is still in spawn, so this never felt
Já ti to neberu, že vyhrál. Jsem se ptal, jestli on šel defuzovat, nebo on bránil bombu. A ty mi píšeš, vole, 1v1, 1v2, 1v1.
But we can take a second here to an extent. There's always a bit of a threat, but as it stands, Lev are taking the momentum back in their favor. You can feel this turning around. And these players know what it's like to hold that Champions trophy.
Mago. Unavení. Zelený čajík, zelený čajík. Aha, mě vyzývá na 1v1. To chápu. Čau, El Pistolero. Čau, Drake.
I ever tell you the story of the Miniboo basically 1v5?
Půjdu spat Mozna kapslokem.
Yeah,
happened on round 20?
I can't quite remember, but we'll find out soon enough. Miniboo, it was the timing.
Kolik jsi spala hodně, ale ne? A jako klidně běž spat znova, že? To nejde prohrát, kamo, ty sedle prohraje, jak je fakt slabý.
But again, Heretics in these moments have stalled, they paused, now they decide they're going to move up Rienz through the smoke. That is so unlucky for him.
8-18 minibů.
Com does get detained, so maybe there's a chance, but Mazzino,
nic moc.
Can he keep him secure? Does he want to try and maybe protect his friend, protect his teammate? Right now it's King doing the best he can. Oh,
GG.
Decimating Heretics. GG. To face the music. His mistakes earlier coming back to haunt him. As he's watched this game slip away, and the chance truly beginning. The opportunity for the reverse sweep now becomes a reality as it's 13-9. The Vikings are not down, they're not out, they're still in this. Should be surrounded on all fronts. One's going to come in, try and get the time on their side. Slow progress from King, so gonna take a moment.
Paranoia.
Belting shot though from Benjy. Backline still remains his.
Nebude žádný flank dneska.
Success over towards CT with a follow-up too. And now sadly for King, he's a little too far
away to
set anything to motion with that paranoia. Mazzino was meant to be on that flank before, but Benjy, just about heard that then. He's still on the hunt.
Mazarino sedni.
It's King, last one alive. Feels like a formality. And it absolutely is. Heretics
flawless.
Everything's still in play right now. Once the spike gets planted, that's when this flood's going to come.
Wood might be ahead of this by a touch.
Kdo odstoupil?
He tries to just go for this one, and he absolutely does. He didn't need to go that
Wood,
far,
ale
the
what's my guy? A to je bonus, I guess.
And now denial on the plant. Potentially an overheat, maybe a misstep here by Woot. And for Lev, they get to keep 5 alive. 4 of them now, standing tall on the site. Heretics forced down towards that lower side. Smoke goes in towards main, they're ahead of it, but Tex with 2.
No, bonusek.
For Tex.
Bonusek nic
His
moc.
impact has been off the charts during this series, and King to close.
Ve Valu se moc nevyznám, ke komu se dá kvalitou Heretics přirovnat CS týmu. To je vlastně úplně jedno.
Surely, wait, Boo's still alive. With a second chance of life, he goes back towards the site. Wood's still up top. Miniboo down below. Aspas trying to find one of these players. Isolate someone. He's done it. Rien's falls. Now it falls towards Boo. Gets overwhelmed. Dex clearing house. Wood on the top of the box. The numbers stay with Heretics.
Můžeme si hodit znova ten smoke, nebo to bylo jenom na random uvařený, ale.
It's not the wrong read.
He wants to be more involved in the fights and the action. Rightly so.
Oh, look at them already backing towards B.
Oh my.
Rien's. What is that? Well, a third was on the cards, but not to beat. But a quick read. Com knows what's up. He can hear them already bounding towards that B site.
V klidu, brosky. Tady se rozlítí hrozný petardy, brosky, v chatu.
Aren't gonna go through.
Chill.
Paranoia, anyone gonna work with this? Now they go, but it's too late in the day. Miniboo recovers vision.
Leviatán to ztratili, nebo co? Nejsou hroty, Roxanne. My jsme rodina tady dneska.
2v3, spike's not planted.
Ale možný, že ty hroty vyvoláváš ty, no taky možný.
Nice.
It's all about these first kills.
Carving up at least a 2v2 on the site itself, but you can see how close Benji is sitting.
Oh,
I thought there was a chance for the spray on this one. Mazino now. He may know where one of them is, but to find Benji would be hard. He knows where he is now, but time is the biggest factor. Boo.
Okay.
Boo's having, I want to say a nightmare, but Mazino now given an opportunity. The time is going to be very, very low here, but he might be able to get this towards half. Takes a little bit of damage, but he's got himself an opportunity. And he's definitely got time, but he doesn't. On away from Rolling Thunder, but as it stands,
postupuje, no jenom první, že jo? Jenom první, nic víc. Nic míň. A zbytek si může nasrat na záda.
And now we got the Rolling Thunder, but look at the counterplay coming in already towards Wardfall. They want to try and take space away that should be secure, and it looks like they've got at least
clears.
Who gonna play back in? Isolate
těžko říct, co udělá Apex. Apex, vole, je Mickey Mouse region. Takže nemáš srovnání u Apex.
Door now open, Woot on a platter, can't be taken down though. Stands tall. And Mazino, who started this, can't close it. Benji is there.
Hlavně dneska hrajou hodně.
And he's so committed. I don't know how he gets away from this. Or maybe he doesn't want to.
Oh, Vajra, ale Vajra nasypala. Jaggerovi z toho houplo. Ten Jagger. Tohle by si s Killjoykou neudělal.
Here comes the plant.
A já.
And Rienz, he's gonna get it. He's got the Viper's Pit if he locks that down in spawn or waterfall. This is another round for Team Heretics.
See if they want to go for it. Look, yeah, opting towards CT. Covering that off. This then encourages Aspas. Can he find a man drop the body? He can. He's down with it.
Okay.
Now down to the 3v3. Benji on the back line being pressured. Is booted to deliver towards Mazino. And now back and forth we go. But the Viper's Pit on the site is the problem. They still have to clear past this. Com and King both wanted to close in now.
Já na Instagramu Zanzibarval.
King gonna fall first though. It's all on Com in a 1v2 and he's trying, but they're gonna surely check on him. Boo! Keeping Heretics moving forward. The scoreline again.
Heretics jsou nejmladší tým, myslím, no. Nebo jeden z nich určitě.
No, and you look at the buy as well. It's Sheriffs, it's Stingers, Rienz on the punish. Miniboo tethered, but it doesn't really matter. He's still standing, and he is still fighting. Miniboo,
stop.
Back to back.
Stop.
Lev, this is horrific.
Jako Heretics má ale celé jako...
After what was a brilliant resurgence on Abyss. 13-9, we started to see all the stars aligning.
Jak to říct? Heretics mají přesvědčivou performance. Overall, až na tu ten whiff. Že jako proti těm EDG to bude válka jak svině, si myslím. Piči alert. Děkuji. To protáhlo trošku. Děkuji Honzáno, zdravím. Welcome back. Jo, refle, oni to jsou jeho děcka takový, no. Viděl Pinky, Incin. Oh, nice shot.
Denies anyone access through that blue door, gives them safety, allows them to all pour their attention towards CT, towards that connector. The counter ult on both sides going through.
Domy bude se hrát.
You see them both. That should be both tethered. Miniboo can now turn for a second. Now the
A 31. začíná Ascension.
Miniboo draws blood, re-ends, Heretics line him up and knock him down.
Guessing the wrong spots, but here they might guess the right spot.
Ooh.
Vykřičník VCT. Postup do tier 1 z tier 2. Zjednodušeně. 13-1.
One round, all they've been able to post so far. Tex trying to dig deep, but he gets put in his grave. Now King. A 1v3, we talked about his timings, his ability to find space, to give Lev so many options in previous maps, but now he has to clutch up. There's no two ways to say it. They need impact. They need someone to stand tall. He's not slowing down by any means. He's in there. Trying to toy with their expectations on the TP, but they know what's going on. The horn
Double angle.
Nice shot from King, a better trade from...
Ale prostě jako ty lidi k sobě, ale nevím.
The tree room. Open, haunt through.
Aspas. First time we're seeing him test this in
je to těsný, no. No, ten Lotus může dopadnout jakkoliv, prostě, fakt. Jako dá Tex Ace třeba. Čoum prostě, jako dá Ace. A je to 2-9, no.
How is this happening? They've been brought down to the ground here. 5 still up for Heretics. They got the plant.
Jsem si zívnul.
Benjy backfilling the space on CT. Aspas, every step is so arduous. And we need the Magic Man to pull a trick out of that, pull something out, show us something here, Lev. Going out with a whimper is not it. 3 kills for Aspas. This feels like we've shifted into a whole different reality.
No.
He's dead.
Aftershockem třeba, no, ale
make them question whether or not it's look how it's dealing with the rotation.
To na Raze taky bude v pohodě. Flash se aktivuje, když zmáčkneš.
It's just calm on that A defense.
Když jsem to říkal ve videu.
Spike looks like they want to QB sneak it back into that C site after some sort of pressure.
Musíš na ně namířit, ale radím.
Remember, this revolving door, they can always connect back here after they pressure A or B.
Tex.
Tady na streamu někdo říkal, že se aktivuje tím, že tam někdo projde. Asi neviděl video.
Aspas needs to go big from this waterfall, deny that plant.
Nemusíš namířit. No, já myslím, tak tím pádem by dělali v tom traileru jakoby zbytečně ty fliky, vole. Aha, to je Radím. Já radím na smurfu. 11-1 na shledanou.
No C's though. That paranoia coming in, Woot in the back. Here it comes, and here comes the retake.
Yeah, smokes in, haunts up, paranoia too deep, Miniboo on the way, first man falls, Aspas King trying to desperately claw into this.
Pískej konec!
Give them a chance, give them a moment, give them
tak ne.
Another round, come, the one to do it.
Zítra ukážu novou mapu? Ne, teprve můj pík teprve přijde, vole.
And right now, they're trying to just escape. Aspas perfect, takes away Benjy, trying to clear the box, make sure. Does his due diligence, he knows that someone's going to try to sneak around there, but no. We know that already Woot's backed away, but a perfect start to this. Quell some of that confidence. Slow down Heretics.
Heretics, such a big lead that they can.
Já jsem třeba 3 roky před píkem.
Riskier plays to see if they can shut down Lev before they're able to get anything. A great clear on that C mound area by Lev. But here they come back to A. Already Team Heretics bolstering the position. Goes down.
The ends.
Co děbe?
Decimated. King, Com, Aspas, where do you go? You
Co
look towards B,
jebe?
I up C. You're not going A anymore.
Jednoduchá videohra.
This is when
Pepego.
silence is deafening. You hear your own heartbeat pumping louder and louder as you realize that the end of the tournament life is quickly approaching.
20 seconds. Boo. On the other side of this smoke, the spike is hit.
Dodges
Boo.
it.
Oh.
Bosses. Boo with an
Co
opportunity.
jebe? Aspas goat. Aspas
Shattering
goat.
to pieces. And King, too little, too late. In this tournament to stay in champs for a chance at the finals. Aspas.
GG.
Back to back. Doing so much damage towards Lev, leaving him in a 2v3. And Mazzino is so isolated.
GG.
Takes away Tex. And now on the
Evropa
bench,
větší než
it's down
NA,
one.
vole. No way, to jsem nečekal, kámo, že uvidím actually.
Benji, Woot,
To jsem nečekal, že actually uvidím.
they slowly close.
Nazdar.
They look to finish with a flourish. The paranoia going through Mazzino. Can you step up when it matters most? Can you handle the pressure? The answer is
Benjym v Grand Finále Champions. Loni jsme byli v Grand Finále v Surge.